acts just like it's the boss when it knows that you are, of course. If it gets a little rough, thinks it's very tough. It's a man if it walks, if it talks, if its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout, don't let it fool ya. But if it's kneeling down on one knee, saying, darling, please marry me, then don't hesitate, better name the date and then grab it, hold it, hang on to it, for it's a man.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right? Right. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true, and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people who are totally not me thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead, or destroyed, or anyway. Glad you're back, Nick.
No one even tried to get away. Must have been a good flick.
What time is it? Why, it's time for a whole lot of shaking. because that's the name of the next song. I thought I would try something there. Probably didn't work. That's fine. Here's the song. Bail me out.
21 drums on a whole bass horn, and somebody beating on a ding dong. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Whole lot
Tom's gonna be in heaven on this job.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Work with Tom. We'll do anything we can.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
Chance to get inside the Institute. Incredible.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
Work with Tom. We'll do anything we can.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
This whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
We don't have a lot of options. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Here's
Booting
the
up the
thing.
scan sequence.
A sort
This
of
frequency
note,
is only
I
going
guess,
to work once.
from a sponsor
You know
here
who doesn't
in
make
Diamond
the same
City,
mistake
and I'll
twice.
read it. Power noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Are you a pistol packing mama? If you are, this song
So
is
stand
about
still.
you.
You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Lay the thing down before it goes off in its Oh, she kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I'd lied and she wished that I was dead.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol
Hello.
down. From deep down
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
Happy made a batch of corn, the revenuers came. The draw was slow, so now they know. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe,
Lay that pistol down.
pistol packing mama,
Lay that pistol down. Oh, singing songs in a cabaret. Was I having fun? Till one night it didn't seem right. Now I'm on the run.
It's 1:30. She's late. No.
Pistol down.
pistol packing mama.
Lay that pistol.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar.
Packing mama.
Lay that pistol.
Oopsie. Wake up, Commonwealth.
So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about... Well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. This next part... Well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know? It doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said, well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up, or make it disappear, or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you, and I saw this thing, well, you better believe that, you know, I'd run the other way. Next is some Cole Porter.
And we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got the shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse
It's stuck.
something shocking, but now God knows anything goes.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
If driving fast cars you
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
When Sam Goldwyn can, with great conviction, instruct Anna stand in diction, then Anna shows anything goes. When you hear
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Hey there.
Your presence here is a great
Don't have the
gift,
key.
not just to Father, but to all of us.
Just think of those shots you got,
Useless.
and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from those news you got, and those pains you got in any pain you got from those little radios.
Hey.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door!
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Is waiting for you.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Then what will you
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son. to Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? What would I have to gain from it? I assure you, this is the truth. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
If this is true,
Undecided
where do we
by
start?
Ella Fitzgerald.
I know you must have questions.
Feeling, Ella.
Please,
I know the feeling.
anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, he worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset
there's
long
rumors
before
out
I
there
arrived here.
in the Commonwealth.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
A group that
What kind of
actually
man
helps.
he was.
They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well,
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
as far as I know, of course.
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision.
Sounds kind of crazy.
The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature.
And if it were
I
real,
will freely admit that.
super
Institute
dangerous.
technology prolonged his life,
I
and
think it's way safer.
his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie.
Because I move them.
It's no coincidence your path crossed his.
Here's music.
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us,
Going to play.
to have some amount of revenge.
I guess
What
I'll play
else
Danny
can I
Kaye
say
instead.
to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that.
Maybe.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure...
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best in. Will you take that chance? Just give it time. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then...
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but...
But I'm going nowhere. Oh, yeah, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third
We're all
primary
looking
drive
forward to
breakdown
working
this
with
month.
you.
As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't
Most of
kidding.
them have lasted
They
long
really
past
are
their
here.
projected lifespans.
Well, all right.
If you ask
I'm
me,
Allie
they were
Fillmore.
built pretty well.
You can think of me. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it?
I just wanted to find...
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the crate. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Fall...
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might... If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to... If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facility...
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. Did I turn off the interferometer?
That I'll stop being so blind and tell him off real bad. But
Security's too tight.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%.
But I keep loving him instead. My mama must have dropped me on my head. He's a demon. He's a devil.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the facilities division.
Hey.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Sometimes he's sweet, sometimes he's true. Sometimes I wish he were in Timbuktu.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will
Power
be happy to
demand
forward
jumped
your
another
request to the
5%.
Bioscience Division. In the
Doctor,
meantime,
it's a
please
real
feel free to
juggle.
enjoy one of our
Trying to
other
keep all the
nutritious and
systems
flavorful
down.
food
This
supplements.
place might look
I
shiny
want
and new. Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer
Worrying about
available.
when the next blackout's gonna hit.
He's a dreamboat. He's a dog.
How old are we talking about?
Well, the reactor and a lot of the related systems. You know, cooling, monitoring, power. Most of the superstructure down here was built later, by the people who survived the war. I guess each generation's been tinkering with the place, adding labs, making upgrades, and so on. There's some stuff I need to check on.
So much research, so little time.
You're here.